Hey, what's up you guys? My name's Emma. Today I'll be reacting to RWBY Volume 9, Chapter 10. It's the finale of the season, and boy am I scared. Super excited. Last time we actually got to see Summer, as full model. We did get a few moments in, I think it was Volume 6. We got one scene with her, and then I think we did it again. I think it was in Volume 8. I could be wrong. Could have been 7. It was one of those two. I'm mixing them up in the moment, but, I remember, and it was great. And I feel like I didn't react so much to seeing Summer. I know I did, but not a lot. So, I just wanted to bring that back up right away and, just let everyone know. I know, and I'm super excited for it. But, I'm scared. This episode's 26 minutes. No content warning, I'm noticing right off the bat. So, maybe things will be a little bit more peaceful than I'm thinking. Peaceful. But, I'm stalling. Let's jump into this because I feel like I'm probably going to have to words by the end of it. So let's go with this in 3, 2, 1, now. I feel like I'm looking off to the side more than usual, but that's because things are slightly off. I was having tech difficulties, so I took advantage and did something else. But it's still crazy. So Alex stays and gets fucking killed by the cat. And this stupid cat, okay? I may have been a supporter of the cat for 2 minutes, but not anymore. And then RWBY chose her mother's weapon, whatever that implies or means, I don't know. But what will she be after this fact? I'm very interested and curious about, because, gosh. I still love the hell out of this opening, by the way. I feel like it's really, visually wise too, fitting for everything that went on in this volume, while also actually keeping you on your toes a little bit. We had theorizers who were able to pinpoint things and call, John here, but, in this beautiful art piece, just in this moment. We're all here to watch Cece burn, right? Promise or no promise, you shouldn't murder anyone, little cat. Sorry, just filling the space, huh?
And on the wind...
Oh, we're back! Okay, we're back with it!
Alex heard one more question. What are you?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I need to turn up volume for me. Oh.
I love you. Just the way you are.
I'm sorry, the look on her face.
Always.
Oh, that shot. It's so pretty. I don't know why I feel like I'm just seeing the animation again after so long.
It's not like you to rush off on a mission in the middle of the night.
Is this...
You know how Ozpin gets. Mystery after mystery.
And when it turns out to be yet another run-of-the-mill patrol, it'll be,
I always prefer discretion. I'll be back soon.
Will you, though?
I know.
Is this when she goes out and doesn't come back? I'm sorry, I'm scared now all of a sudden. Oh. Hey, Raven!
Anything? No. They think it's a typical mission.
Oh.
Summer Rose telling lies. First time for everything.
So you made up with Raven, but...
And, what about...
Oh.
You're just going to leave them?
You're one to talk.
She is.
You're better at that life. Better than I was.
If I do this right, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but...
Trust me.
Let's get it over with, I guess.
That's such animosity, though I get it, but you're seeing them.
What was that? She lied. She left with Raven. Why would she?
Who knows why people keep the secrets they do?
Yeah,
Maybe
what
you're
what
not
was the
the only
mission
one who's
then?
felt the
Because
weight of
Osmond
others'
didn't even know.
expectations. Like Alex. Like your mother.
Are you just trying to tell me that it's useless? That I shouldn't even try? Is that the big lesson I'm supposed to learn? Just give up?
No.
Become someone else?
Is that what I'm telling you?
You don't have to, Ruby. And yeah, John!
You never were the hero.
Alex.
You couldn't save me.
Animated Alex!
Couldn't save a lot of people.
Maybe it's time for a change. To be the kind of man you've always wanted to be.
This is like the environment for when RWBY was the one questioning them. Is he gonna take Alex's hand? He does! Where? Okay. Oh, careful, guys! Oh, I'm gonna need to rewatch this like 5 times to process everything. Oh, I love that team attack. Gosh, callbacks.
The leaves! Burn the leaves!
Burn them? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's because of smoke. Obviously, herb. I didn't think about that.
Taking a page out of the caterpillar's book.
Yeah.
The leaves have no effect on me.
Maybe not.
But Neo.
That's not the case for Neo.
Yep. Exactly. You're not in your own body, you idiot.
These feelings!
Oh, I'm scared though. Okay, I'm gonna back away from this evil cow. Jesus Christ. Dude, you just get creepier and creepier.
Your time is running out. You must choose.
Come on, Ruby.
Choose for yourself one who could leave your burdens behind, or choose one who will be enough to bear them.
Come on, Ruby. Where's your weapon? Where's your baby crescent rose? Sorry. I'm getting emotional. Oh, John! Very emotional. Oh, his aura's gone! Fuck. Looking for, guidance.
I love you.
Oh, Summer!
Just the way you are.
Yeah, just the way you are, but... I'm sorry. Fuck. You got this, Ruby!
This one. What happens if I choose me?
Then maybe that girl is enough.
Mm-hmm. She fucking is. Sorry. Come on, Ruby! It's time! It's time to kick ass. Oh my god, I love Red Like Roses, but it hits me. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Music. It's literally... Oh my god, I love it. Fucking hell.
Ruby! You're you. How?
She knew what she needed to be all
Yep.
along.
Just took her some time, but it always does for people, you know, it's fine. Yep, she's... Oh my god, fucking hell, yeah. I'm sorry. We haven't seen her fight all volume. Eat shit, cat. Oh, that smirk. Yeah, it's not some empty ass shell you can fucking take over again. He's better and stronger and best of all more confident. Oh my god, this is so cool! Oh, I actually, yeah. That is...
You're broken! You break everything you touch!
Uh-huh.
Like all humans! Weak! Confused! Incomplete!
No, you're wrong. She's never been any of those things. That's why we follow her.
We're going to Remnant, and you're staying here.
Can't wait for the sneak attack. Oh. Oh, the Jabberwockers. Neo. That is a very horrific way to go, but you earned it for taking over her body like that. Okay, Ruby. The hesitation. No. That's much needed. But Neo...
To have what they have. What a thing, huh?
Oh. Are you going to?
So, that's it then? Yeah, I know. I'm not real.
Fuck.
What about her?
She's jumping, isn't she? Fuck.
She'll find herself. One way or another.
I don't know why that made me sad. I may have my issues with Neo, but fuck. In full bloom. I'm glad, though, she,
Ruby?
got to
What's
choose
wrong?
for herself.
When I was in the tree, I never saw Little.
What happened with Little?
I wish I could say thank you.
Do you guys think we might have made things even worse in the ever after? Just like Alex did?
I'm not sure. I'd like to think that we did at least a little good. Right? Wait!
Little! Oh my goodness! That's so little!
Little!
Look at you!
Do I know you?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't believe we've met yet.
kinda.
Please, what are you?
Well, I haven't thought about it yet. You look like you have your wits about you. What do you think I am?
Well, to me, you seem like a friend.
I'm sorry.
A guide. A protector. Adorable.
Do any of those sound close?
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. I'm not any one thing. I'm somewhat of a lot of things.
Yes.
It is a true pleasure to meet you somewhat.
It will be my honor to serve you.
You've
Fuck.
already done more for us than you know.
More than you can ever know.
You do feel familiar. Like
Oh,
a happy
fuck.
dream I can't
sorry.
remember.
Yep, same, Ruby.
so glad we got to meet you. I'm sure you'll help lots of people.
Fuck.
But
sorry.
now we have to say goodbye.
Fuck. I don't know why this... I know, but...
It will be all right,
Yeah.
Huntress.
Fuck.
Hey, somewhat?
I am at your service.
Somewhat.
Will you look after Juniper? She means the world to me.
Take good care of her.
I will never leave her side.
We're holding you to it. And I believe in you. Look, the best of buds. I'm crying. Fuck it. Glasses are hiding it, right? You can't tell? This is so hard. It's like so happy, but it's also like, you know, leaving behind the good that you found here. Yep. We got this. Oh, that's horrifying, though. Oh, where are we gonna end up? Nice landings. I'm crying so much. Saying hello to the blacksmith here?
Welcome to my workshop.
Hello.
Ruby? Is this the tree?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
I believe it.
Oh, well, I made it.
I'm glad you did.
Can you answer a question for me? I need to know if it's true what the cat said, that Lewis went back and Alex...
Yes, only Lewis returned home. The girl who fell through the world is the story as he wished it had happened.
Are those...
The brothers.
Yes, these brothers were the tree's earliest blossoms, and the first to inhabit the ever
Earliest blossoms.
remarkable beings, very ambitious.
So they were
The tree did
created
not
here.
foresee what they would become.
Is that what...
But that is the joy of creating, the not knowing.
So we're all saying maybe the gods made this place, but...
Back then, the ever after was overgrown, wild and dangerous.
Yeah, but they were
The
born
brothers
here.
remained to help tame it.
The like
and
complete
build the world
opposite.
that was to come after. First, they were given the power to destroy, to clear the wilderness away. Then they were given creativity, to imagine what and who could replace the wilderness. The brothers built homes for them.
So this was their natural home, and then they just, you know, they just built
If this is what
upon
they were
it.
supposed to do, how did Remnant come about? Us.
The brothers grew curious. They wanted to do more. And so, using the skills and tools they had been given, they began to design their own creations
The cat.
in utmost secrecy. Soon they realized their new creation could do their job for them.
And so they
Finding
left
the
him.
broken parts of the ever after. After this success, the brothers designed a second creature.
The
to
Jabberwockers,
finish
right?
what the cat started.
Yep.
It came out brutal and effective.
Ouch, Jesus. It's so fucked.
One brother believed they had disrupted the balance, while the other refused to condemn their creations for their mistakes. But balance is not two forces locked in never-ending battle. Balance is an ecosystem, an organism, a living, breathing thing. Thus, balance cannot be restored with force or calculation. True balance finds its own equilibrium.
Sorry.
It
I love
only
the visual.
requires love and the patience to see things through to the end.
So, how did they get to Remnant?
The Ever After could no longer bear the brothers' experiments. And so, the tree built them a special doorway to a greater beyond, where the brothers
Sending
could
them
try
out.
creating worlds of their own. A doorway that would remain open
I'm sorry, the
brothers'
music.
return, and any of their creations.
It's literally Volume 1's opening.
And what truly remarkable things they accomplished. Whenever the brothers' creations have come
Oh
to
my
the
god,
ever
I
after,
love RWBY music.
the 5 of you have had a greater impact than you know. Just like Alex and Louis did before you. Just like others will after you.
Little Will.
One small kindness
Fuck.
in one small moment.
Oh, this build-up feels fucking
Such
amazing.
a marvelous transformation.
Don't show me that scene, though. I'll never recover from
Much
that.
like one act of dishonesty
Yeah.
costs an unfortunate change.
Alex broke her promise to the cat.
A terrible thing to have a broken heart. And there was nobody to send them back to the tree for repair.
What will happen to Neo?
She will have the chance to return her broken heart and become something new. Such is balance.
That's Alex's knife.
Yep.
Wait, how do you have this?
When Alex's life ended, she chose to leave a part of herself behind. A wish to fix what she had broken.
Yep, because the cat said she wanted to even fix and help John because of what she did. His hair. His...
I can't believe it. It's been so...
This is what I sounded like.
Yeah, that is in fact what you sounded like. His hair, though, you see that? It's not completely, like, back, which it looks cool, but...
Not where. When you are needed most.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna be so prepared for battle, right? It's... Okay, let's go. Also, thank you. I was intimidated a bit at first, but you're really nice.
Thank you.
Take care of, all of them, please. Look after them. And here we are. Fuck. I need to just listen to the episode OSTs. We're home. It was so short yet so long ago that we've... Also, are you ending? We're home! We're ended, though! I'm gonna turn up. I want to listen to this really bad, so I'm gonna turn it up for myself. The score. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Little. Fuck. I so need to go back through the episode. I'll do my best to talk about what I can now. But this is gonna take rewatches, okay? I'm telling you. I'm all jumbled up. And also, a volume ended without tragedy. I mean, there's some tragedies, if you really want to think about them like that. But I mean, like, I'm not devastated beyond belief, and I'm so happy. And we got so much summer, but I want to know what that mission was. Why did she go off with Raven? And... I'm gonna listen to this later on my own. I'm sorry, I really went silent just to listen to lyrics. That's for, like, the soundtrack, right? I'll listen to this before the soundtrack, okay? I have no patience, but I won't know all the lyrics. Okay, so let's start with the gods and stuff, because I feel like that's what I can talk about the most easily at the moment. So, you know, I was thinking maybe that the gods created this place and, like, this is maybe one of their first, like, projects, and in a way that could be seen as right, except, like, this place was literally their home. The Ever After was a place, and they were just born into it with these abilities to help make it grow and flourish. But like even the blacksmith stated, though, when they were getting, you know, bored, they've done so much, the tree gave them a way to explore more and move on and create their own worlds, which is very interesting. And the cat was more of their job being done for them, and so they just, you know, made those two, Jabberwocker included, even though I imagine the God of Light was not happy with it, but with those two, they were able to easily balance out each other. Though I think the Jabberwocker was a bit much, you know. If you get eaten, you don't ascend, you can't come back. That's the one true death. Crazy. Guide my way, Red Like Roses Part 3. Also worthy, Bumblebee Part 2. Look at that. I'll talk about it more. We're almost at the end of this, I believe. Whew. But, okay. Because, you know, I get it. It's true, the gods they always have some faulty thing. Like, they don't think things through. They're just, you know, creating it because they fucking can. They're like, fuck it. And so the cat, while he was there helping, like, the systems go around and, you know, helping people go back, he didn't have a way to go back either. So he was just existing.
The Grim in the forest.
I've never seen anything like that.
Okay.
We fought monsters before.
Grim and soulless creatures with
I was thrown off by seeing the Volume 1 outfits.
Destroy humanity.
I love it, but I was thrown off. Yeah, crossover.
Your age. It's about your heart.
Clark is right. I'd follow you into any battle.
We're stronger.
Thank you, Weiss. Always follow Ruby into battle. But will admit, I was really, really hoping for an end credit scene because I'm that impatient. But give me a moment to readjust, okay? Okay, I've readjusted, kind of. Sorry for odd cuts. But I've also just briefly skimmed through it again so I can refresh my frazzled brain. The trials of going through that, like, with Ruby's perspective here, feeling like you're not adequate enough, that you're not enough, but also knowing that, like, looking around, seeing, like, who you can be, like, just you basically, in this interpretation, maybe taking on who this person was and, like, completely, like, erasing yourself and basically just imitating another, kinda, and, like, taking up what they were for, kinda, in a way. It's just going like, well, what if what if I stay me? And I just love the blacksmith's like, well, then maybe you are enough. Because I get Ruby's doubts. Like, everything's been going to shit recently. And, you know, she's been technically at the head of it because, you know, she is the team leader. But it doesn't mean she's not inadequate. It's just, when you're dealing with a foe this powerful, like, fuck, she's immortal. Okay, we're going to have some issues here. Like, speculations aside on, you know, just because Ozpin can't doesn't mean, you know, someone else can. Let's ignore that for now. Like, in their young eyes, they have been thrown into this fight against an immortal being, who their leader, who led them into this, doesn't even have a plan to fight, to, like, go against. And everything she's come up with recently has only ended with, like, pain and hardship. And so she just feels like she's not enough. Like, it's going to happen. She's gonna feel the pressure, the weight, and just the dread of all of these past things. And, like, people are dying. And I can't stop it, you know? And so I just love that, you know, through it all, and I love that she got to learn a little bit more about her mother even. But through all of that, she's like, well, what if I want to be me? I'm choosing me. And, you know, she comes out so much stronger. And, you know, she's gonna still have those hesitations, those doubts, but I'm just so happy to see her, you know, be smiling and, like, you know, mean it. It means the world to me to see her happy. And, you know, I'm gonna briefly touch upon John, give myself a little break. You know, I think some people wanted him to kind of stay how he is, but I do like the notion that, you know, one of the reasons why Alex stayed behind was to fix what she did to John. She literally took his kindness and poisoned him, left him to fucking rot and die. And, you know, by the end of her journey, she did have that change. She did want to do something different. And so she left a part of her behind to help fix the things she fucked up. And, you know, it helps John revert back to his younger self, while also still having some new additions as almost highlights to his hair. But, you know, I think it makes sense and it works out. Like, I'm not going to put too much of a stance on it, but I did just want to mention, you know, I kind of get it, and I do like the notion of it a lot, actually. And just everyone, like, greeting Ruby with a smile, hug, and yes, I'm sorry, I just needed that dose of happiness. Neo getting back. It was so ingenious to use the leaves. It's like, okay, yeah, fuck you, cat. The leaves don't work on you, but you're inhabiting a human body who very much so was still in there somewhere, just a little bit deep inside at the moment. And, you know, you got a taste of her pain, her suffering, and you weren't expecting that one. But Neo choosing to jump in and, you know, find a new her, it's so understandable, because at this point in time to her, there's nothing. Like, you know, Ruby's alive now, so, you know, you could argue maybe she's still holding a grudge, but she's technically taken her out once. She's made Ruby hit rock bottom already once, and it did not make her happy. It literally sent her into herself. She just became a husk. And that isn't what she wants. And so, you know, she's taking this chance to go and revisit herself and, you know, find her new self. You know, whether we see her maybe come back from the portal as a new Neo, or, you know, Neo Trivia, whichever one, if either, or she stays in the ever after, I don't know, but I'm just happy for her. As much as, you know, I was yelling at Neo for episode 8, and just, you know, her not blindly, but, you know, following Cinder, I did not want to see her suffering through the inability to control her own self and not be able to, you know, do anything about it. That's fucked up on every level, and so that's my stance on that. So I'm happy she got to be herself and make her own decisions. And just, I really want to keep talking about Summer, because I just have so many questions. Lying, like, she couldn't have genuinely been lying, you know. She did lie to Taiyang about it being a mission for Oz, this and that. But when it comes to, you know, her saying, I love you to the kids, and that, you know, she's coming back, she wants to come back. I just believe that she knew it was very dangerous, and the odds of it actually coming to fruition might not happen. And so I want to believe she had to have, without a doubt, had 100% intentions to make it back home. But well, whatever she was handling, whether it be Salem related or not, was clearly too much. I'm assuming it's Salem related, if the Volume 8 revelations are to point towards anything. But it's just interesting to know Raven was involved in all of that, like the mix of things, and, you know, it's crazy to me to think about that, because it was crazy enough to think, like, back in the earlier volumes, you know, Yang never really heard or saw Raven ever, And, you know, we don't know if Taiyang was, but, you know, Crow at least was like, yeah, no, we sometimes keep in contact, but I still want to know more. What happened after Raven went back to the Xiaolong Rose residence, and did she actually speak to Tai? You know, that was the ending scene back in Volume 5. I'm curious to know more about that, but I'm also curious to know what's the state of the place, like, what's the state of Vacuo now that they've made it there? How is the beginning of next volume going to pick up from this? You know, they're going to be on the emotional high of getting home, but we also don't know the situation, so they can be on this high, we made it home, finally, we can group back together and hopefully figure things out. To last we knew about Vacuo is, you know, all the people of Atlas are distressed and you know, this and that, and everyone's fighting desperately to fend off the Grimm. How are they doing? Are they doing better? Have the did the people of Vacuo notice all the fighting? If they hadn't, like, you know, moved because of storms of the Grimm, resources, just what's the situation? That's gonna be one of the craziest things. Now, the best, almost for last. Little, or somewhat, you know, I'm gonna keep calling them Little, because they make me happy, but coming back, not only technically longer, remember that little joke at chapter 2? I've always wanted to be long, but I'm just small. You're definitely not as tiny anymore. And you definitely look like you're ready to fend off the demons of anyone you're there to protect and lead. You're definitely going to guide them to their destinations, you little one. No, I'm glad RWBY pointed it out too, because it sucked not seeing Little once. I don't know why my brain focused on that so much, but it did. And Little coming back right at the end, they're like, just in time, because RWBY was really feeling it. She's like, I wanted to thank Little for everything they've done for me, because they were her fucking go-to support throughout this volume. Little was RWBY's hope. And, you know, she really wants to show how, like, gracious she is about being helped out, being, like, saved in that way, you know? And for them to just come out like, hello there, like, clearly, even though they don't have memories of the past life, they did have some emotions, some thoughts, and they literally were like, I'm sorry, the words of comfort to RWBY, even calling her a huntress, there is so much still there that Little refused to give up, even if it's only subconscious level, and just the emotions of, you know, all of them describing how, like, what Little is, like, how, you know, brave, a nice, you know, a guide, a friend, and it's just, like, you're a lot, Little. You, like RWBY said herself, you've done more than you ever could imagine for her. And I thank you for it. You were a nice little ray of hope and, you know, some nice little comfort throughout this volume before chapter 8. You did make each episode a little bit more bearable for me as I get emotional easy. And I'm so glad to see you being stronger than ever. And we all entrust you greatly with Juniper, and we know you'll do a good job. You'll look after each other. Final thoughts, before my camera decides to fucking hate me. Not because my eyes are watering. This volume was an emotional roller coaster times 50. It had its little ups. I'm going to say little ups because, you know, the downs really hit. They were strong, but they were up still. And I'm just so happy that we got this, you know, it was worth the wait. It really was. And now I know for a fact that the wait for volume 10 is going to be killer. And I can only imagine how that's going to go down in every which way, you know. I'm glad to see them all fucking together again. And, you know, we're finally gone of the cat. Can I feel sympathetic towards the cat for, you know, being put in a system where they couldn't go back basically to the shop to be mended and helped out? A little. But the cat's still fucked. It doesn't, like, if you really felt that strongly about going to Remnant to find your makers, why didn't you just help Alex? Maybe after Alex had righted some of her wrongs, she could have came back and taken you. Maybe. I'm just, you know, who knows? It's all about how it works. And at that point, the cat was probably really feeling it too. But there could have been possibly many other ways that could have went down. But the cat just wasn't there for it. So this is the situation. Getting absolutely mauled by Jabberwockers, Sophia and Neo. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end off, because if I do have any more thoughts, it'll take rewatches and not the energy of just going through it and the upcoming sadness that the volume is over. Because I'm getting hit by that right now. I'm kind of staring off going, wow, volume 9 is actually over. It's so crazy. I can't believe it. It feels like literally fucking yesterday I just started the volume and it's gone. It's hitting. But no, I will for sure be watching Chibi, because I need some comedy in my life, thank you very much. But I'm also going to be on the lookout for the Volume 9 soundtrack. If you guys are still here, though, let me know if you would want me to attempt live streaming it so they would all be in one go, or if you'd be okay with like them in like maybe one, like 2 per video. So, you know, 2 songs per vid as I listen to them and maybe go over them and talk about them. I would really love to hear your input on that, because, you know, if you guys have no preference, I'll pick, but I just want to hear your input. Anyways, though, emotions are getting to me strongly, and so I'm going to be signing off. Let me know what you guys thought about this whole volume as just a whole, you know. I would love to hear your thoughts, especially about this episode, especially theories with Summer, and, like, maybe what they could have been doing if, you know, Raven was involved as well, and just, we all need to, you know, we respect little in this household, so that is always welcome in the chat, too. We never talk about episode 8, I don't know what you're talking about, that's a void in my memory. And, yeah, I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this, and I will see you all on the flip side. Bye, bye, bye.